Good evening, gentlemen. I'm recording this session. I'm recording the put on the YouTube. Anybody have any problem? Please do let me know right now. Otherwise, you can leave the meeting. I think it's okay for everybody. Anybody have any problem? Okay, cool. So, gentlemen, the exercise which we're going to do is called Ppdt. I'm going to show you one picture, a hazy picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe that picture very carefully. After that, I'll give you 1 minute to write details. In details, mute yourself. How many times I need to tell you? Push-up लगवा दूंगा अभी मैं. After that, I'll give you 1 minute to write down the details. In details, you have to write the characters, what is their age, mood, and gender. If you see a male, mark it as a M. If you see a female, mark it as a F. If you're not able to recognize the gender, mark it as a P. If you see the character with a positive mood, mark with a plus. If you see negative, mark with the minus. If you're not able to recognize what is the mood of the particular character, happy or neutral, just mark it in neutral. Or you see a neutral mood, just mark as O. Okay. Then age, whatever you perceive. You're not supposed to describe the picture. You have to write the story around the picture. Okay. What has happened in the past, what is going on in the picture, and what could be the likely outcome of it. And you have to encircle the protagonist or a hero. Okay. Once I ask you, please put your pen down, means you have to put your pen down. You're not supposed to do anything after that. So you'll get 3 minutes to write down the story by approximately word of 200, 250. Okay. So total you get 4 minutes, 30 seconds. All clear? 30 seconds picture, 4 minutes to write another story. Okay, and included 1 minute to write down details of the number of characters you've seen. Okay, now get ready with pen and paper. Okay, everyone, please put your pen down. Stop writing. Now keep your story behind your back. Quick, 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 quick. Jaldi karo. Good. So, gentlemen, the next part is a narration part. Guys, please don't copy or cheat. Okay, don't try to read your story and be confident. Okay, there's nothing you can lose. जीतने के लिए सब कुछ है ना, तो डरना, fear, something. Just think, whoever people are sitting in front of me are chutias. They know nothing. Okay, you are the king, except me. ठीक है, तो मुझे चूतिया बोलोगे तुम. Okay, but there is nothing wrong. You can think in that way only. जो भी ऐसे तुम्हारे सामने बैठे ना, think they don't know nothing. You know only everything. Fake it until you make it. Be confident यार. उसको दिखा तो ऑलरेडी ऑफिसर है बस, और वो छोटा मोटा नहीं, बहुत बड़ा ऑफिसर है बस. फिर नरेट करके नॉर्मल स्टेट पे आ जाना अपनी, बट रीच टू दैट लेवल. ओके, एनर्जी के साथ, जोश के साथ. ठीक है, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज, आई एम नॉट asking you to call someone like this something low or below something. I'm asking you guys to train your mind in that way. Okay, because anyone who try to show dominant over you, he have that thing in his mind about you all. To be very honest, it is what it is. Okay, so you also start thinking like it in that way until you don't build yourself or to increase your value, because you need to have something to to get the confidence about. Okay. Okay, so now one by one each and every individual have to narrate their story. Okay, so during the course of discussion you have to come up with a common group story and have to select a one leader who going to get the group story. All clear? Okay, so once the last person done with the story, you have to start a discussion. Last person is Prince Kumar Yadav. So number 1 is Aman, number 2 Daya, number 3 Adarsh, number 4 Dimbri, number 5 Pankaj, number 6 Abhay, number 7 Suryansh, number 8 Adarsh, number 9 Vijinder, number 10 Tare, number 11 Dinesh, number 12 Abhay, number 13 Arun Chaudhary, number 14 Abhishek, number 15 Karthik, number 16 Himanshu Singh, number 17 Varun Rishi, number 18 Umesh, and the last is 19 is Prince Kumar Yadav. Okay, okay, Aman, please start a narration.
Good evening, gentlemen. I have perceived two characters from the picture which is shown to us. Their age is between 20 to 25-year-old, mood is positive, and action of my story is vacation. Rahul was a student of MIT University, Noida. One day, he suddenly thought to visit Jaisalmer on their vacation with his friend. They made a proper plan for visiting and they reached to the spot. Meanwhile, they found that suddenly the air started flowing at a very high pace. So they thought that something wrong will be happen. So they moved towards the nearby shelter and they took a shelter and for the waited for the air to be its in normal speed. And when then, thank you, friends.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture I perceive there are two characters. Both are males of age 16 years and 48 years. Both are in positive mood. The action of my story is dropping his father to the railway station. Mahesh is a 18-year-old boy work in Mahesh is a 18-year-old boy pursuing his BSc and lives in a village Farmana in Sonipat. When he came back to the home after his college, he saw his father is packing his bags as holidays are over, and so he took the bags and asked the timings of the train and help his father to reach the station on time and catch the train. Thank you.
भैया close your eyes and narrate the story again. आंखें बंद करके narrate करो.
Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture I perceive there are two characters. Both are male of 18 years and 30 and 48 years. Both are in positive mood. The action of my story is dropping his father to the railway station. Mahesh is a 18-year-old boy in college pursuing his BSc, lives in a village, Farmana, Sonipat. When he came back to the home, he saw his father is packing bags as his holidays are over and he is serving in army. So he, sorry, sir. No.
Next.
Hind, from the given picture, I have perceived two male characters, aged between 18 to 25 years, and all are in positive mood. The action of my story is connectivity in hilly terrain. Ajay, 22-year-old, working in the Ministry of Road and Transport. As he was from a village of Arunachal Pradesh, he is well known about the potential that the northeastern state had. And the only one problem is that the lack of connectivity in that train. And Ajay start working on that. With the permission of the higher authority, he made a study on that, and he made a study on that after. Can I start from Minister?
Next.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the given picture, I perceive there are two characters, one a male, another a female. The age is between 35 to 38. The action of my story is taking an evening stroll. There is, from the picture I perceive, there is a young couple. The husband has been transferred to Mahabalipuram for official purposes. He brings his wife along. In the evening, since the monsoons are present here, they take an evening stroll while enjoying the street food. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. The picture shown to us are perceived two characters. One is 25, positive, male. Second is male, 15, positive. Action of my story is elder brother showing around the football turf to his younger brother. Rohan, a professional football player, plays for Mumbai FC. One day, there was a tournament likely to happen in next day, starting from next day in his town. So the day before match, his younger brother wanted to see around the football turf. So he decided to take him out and he showed him around, and the next day his team won, and the atmosphere in the home was positive, and his parents were proud, and so was his younger brother. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From picture, I perceive two characters. One male, main character is the male, age around 37, mood is positive. Another is 15-year-old, mood is positive. Action of my story, giving coaching to his own son. So Jitesh is 37-year-old. He has a son who 14-year-old boy who want to become an athlete, but as for their economical condition, he not able to give his son to get admission into a coaching center. So he started coaching his own son, chasing him in the field and giving him coaching, making him stronger. And after that, when his son become a college boy, then he get a chance to get into a athlete
Next.
to get into. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture, I have perceived two characters. One is male and another one is female. They are in the age group of 23-24. They all are in positive mood. The action of my story is visiting mountains for trekking. Ram, who is a college student, one day he went with her friend for a morning walk. There, they decided that they will go for a mountain trekking in a few days. And after a few days, they went for the trekking. There, she got she fell on a stone and she got wounds. After seeing the wounds, he gave her the first aid, and later on he took her to the base camp. There she got the medication and she rested there for 2 to 4 days. And after that, while she recovered, they went for the trekking and completed their trekking.
Next.
And they went home.
Good evening, gentlemen. According to my perceptions, there are two characters in the story. Both are male and 23 to 24 years old. One male character whose name is Ram. He is pursuing BCA from Haldwani, and he has a friend whose name is Adarsh, and they they both practice for the football match, but they don't have ground nearby him, so they have decided to move to the city where they can get a proper exposure. So they daily used to travel by the train to that city from the village and have a good practice there. And after that, they get selected to the district level. And
Hello, gentlemen. From the picture, I have perceived there are two characters. One is male and one is female of age group 20 and 21. So Raman was the central character of my story. Raman was a college student, and after completed his college, he joined an coaching for CDS exam. In the coaching, he met with he made a new friends, and after 4 months preparation, he got selected in CDS exam. But one of his friend do not select as. So she get demotivated and got depressed. Then Raman help his friend to console his friend and give her motivation so that she can clear the exam in next attempt. And then he made a plan to visit a nearby town so that his friend feel relaxed. Then they visit the nearby village. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. From the projected picture, I perceive two characters, 23 and 24 years old, respectively, in a positive mood. The action of my story is Aman was a college final year student, and his college teachers insisted every of his classmates to connect with the juniors who have joined recently and make some good bond. Later in the evening, he had a cup of coffee in his mess. Then he saw a guy reading book. So his name was Ravi. He interacted with him, and then they understood their villages and other thing. And slowly, they had a walk on the shore. They left the college campus and had a walk near the dam shore, and understood the nearby attractions and returned back to the college. Thank you, friends.
Good evening, gentlemen.
picture shown to us, I have seen two characters, two both male, age group between 25 to 35, and mood is positive. Uh, the action of my story is thinking about the village development. Ajay Sharma, who is the main character, went to his village after his education, BSc Agri. When he saw his father was under tension, he asked him was what are you doing? Why are you in tension? He said that due to this scorching heat, our land has become so drained that we can't grow crops on it. So when his father has shown the field, Ajay shown them the value of it.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the picture shown to us, I have perceived two characters. One is male and another is female. The age group is between 25 to 30-year-old. All are in positive moods. Raj, who is a sub inspector in Uttar Pradesh Police, he promised his sister he will take to her Maharashtra next birthday. So he took leave from his job and booked flight tickets and arranged the hotel tickets, and they went to the Maharashtra, and there they visit Sahyadri mountain ranges, and after spending 2 or 3 days they returned back and they happy. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I have perceived two characters from the picture. One is both of are males and both are in positive mood, and their ages are 28 and 30 years. And the theme of the story is protecting the borders. Arjun, who was 28 years old, was an assistant commandant in BSF, who was posted in Jaisalmer, and once there was a big storm, and they were informed that some intruders were trying to intervene into the from below the uh, intruders were trying to come below the wires, and being assistant command, he was a company commander for that company, and he asked his troop to uh, cover the cover the place, and they searched for them, and they captured those militants, and they took them into their custody, and by the higher official orders, and they did the needful to them. Thank you.
Friends, I have pursued two characters, all of male of the age between 15 to 20. The mode of the picture is positive and my action plan is going for the city for higher education. Anirudh was an intelligent and hardworking person. Since his childhood, he was very good at his studies. Recently, he cleared his 12th and got a seat in the medical college in the city area. He, along with his brother, went to the city and worked well. Anirudh took care of his brother's education by working part-time. Over a period of time, he passed out from the MBBS degree and again came back to the village and ensured the good health of his village people and brought prosperity around him. Thank you so much.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture, I pursued two characters. One is male and another one is female. Male of age 25 to 30, mood is positive. Female of age 40 to 45, mood is positive. Ram is a employee in a big MNC company. Every day he goes for a walk with his mother to a nearby park. Going to the going to a evening walk with his mother is a big stress buster for him after doing a stressful job for the day. Later, both mother and son have a cup of tea. Thank you.
Manju, unmute करो अपने आप, otherwise again I have to make you do 50 push-ups. Unmute कर अपने आप. You have to unmute yourself. No? Yeah.
Gentlemen, through this picture, I perceive two characters. Male, mood positive, 24 years. Female, mood positive, 20 years. Action of my story is visiting hilly region for research along with his sister and giving suggestions to the city mayor where he can prepare new things. Okay, Ramesh, a 23-year-old boy from Lucknow, was just completed his master from environment science, and for research work he has to go Manali in the hilly region, where he took along his sister along with him, and for visiting purpose also. So he went with her, and in the way he saw that there were cloudy region.
Varun, you don't want to narrate your story?
Good evening, gentlemen. I pursue two characters. Both are male. The mood are positive. The age is about 24 to 26 years old. Action of the story is tracking NS Valley Hills. Mintu is my main character. He's a graduate from Yamunanagar at a KVK University. And when the vacation is start, and his friend and Mintu decided to trekking the Shivalik Hills. And when they decided to trekking in at Sunday on morning 5 o'clock, and Mintu and his friend get up in the early morning, and they also uses the equipments like to try in help in a tracking like a compass and a rope etc. in a use in a tracking, and their friend also given a task to uh, how to get first in the climbing the tracking, and Mintu and
Okay,
Mintu
Varun.
and
From the picture shown to us, good evening, friends. From the picture shown to us, I perceived two characters. One is male and one is person. Their age around 28 to 30-year-old, and mood is neutral. The action of my story is going for their research project on Aravalli Hills. Raghav was a senior research fellow. He with his subordinate went to the Aravalli Hills for their project. They collected their samples of soils and stones and sent them to the laboratories. They know their flora and faunas, and also noted down the species and insects and also the birds. Finally, after the lab result, they collected all data and published their research on the research paper. Their research were appreciated and they were happy they could impart some knowledge to society.
Good evening, gentlemen. From this picture, I have seen two main characters. Both are male with positive mood. Their age between 18 to 20 years. They are completed the 12th class exam and come back his home, and their group are decided to play a cricket match. They both of them are best friend, and they are going with they are going for playing this match, and suddenly the air is blowing very fast, and they have decided to cancel their match and come back here our their home. Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen, going
So
for
friends, we can consider common story as a college story.
some different areas, so we
All desert
Makes
area.
the majority
First of all, we should clear about the
particular
mood
area.
as
and background of the
And in what we can make
to us.
Consider it as a
That reason we can
college at 20
think that it was the morning as the police situation was there.
Sometimes
because the picture is hazy, the mood is
are
positive,
one male
and
Going to
as
play the
and
cricket.
under and
side, we can
only
continue with the same way from the
made
remote
some
place.
male and
story
Sometimes
on
they
they
trekking
have
or
the
on
by getting the
picnic.
good
positive
education
mode.
So we
from
They
the
are in
can
the
take
area.
positive
a
mode.
common
Is it
theme
okay?
for trekking or visiting the Thar desert area.
Gentlemen, let's take the mode as a positive mode.
As the
Male and one
shown to us,
participant
there is
made
the
this project
foggy
with the
lights
Majority of us
Let's take the
the
mode as
story
evening time. They were going for
The stories we will take
practice.
one by
take the
one.
common
We
theme
can share our
trekking
character friends.
or
At a
the
peak time,
visiting the
nearby
Thar desert
palace,
area
other
in
place,
Jaisalmer.
as Aman said
The
to
mid
us.
part can
Gentlemen,
be
this
like
is the
Jaisalmer is a
to a
right
park.
area. So
So the
is the right
picture we
area.
are getting clearly message for
Gentlemen,
visiting
the
the Thar
railway
desert
tracks are
area.
passing
There
by.
mountain
And
region,
there,
there was a
then
mountain.
after
There is
that
a
we
mountain
can
region. We can consider
We
that
can see
mountain
the
is a
railway
decimal.
tracks as
Rather
well.
than our opinion,
gentlemen, we can clearly
I think
see
the story
there is
was
a
only
there
like
is a
We can
desert,
see
there is a
which
storm, but they have
and
also allowed
railway
for
tracks
higher
are going
education and
parallel.
making research.
Action
but
can
I
happen
think
because
I
we
have
have
We can take that as
It can be a
With a
railway
common
track or
aspect,
a
we have made
looks
story
like
around
a
mountains, so
normal
we can
park
go with
also.
the mountain.
Take it as the mountain
Railway
area, but
mountain story.
there
to
the
make
field is
we
shown,
can
so we can take it as
think
that
Making
both
friends, you
of
know
them
that
were
I think we can take it
doing some
as
exercise or running activities.
from the village area to the mountain
Theme
area,
around the
going to the city.
consider the
picture is shown
one
to us.
the one
is
is
a story of
taking his son
Thar
in the
desert
field
from the main
because of their
actions
very
of
poor,
both. They
so
understood the
his
places that they can
he could
explore
not give
and
his
the
son
pictures.
admission to the
They show
coaching center.
exactly the
He told them
pictures.
that they should
He
use
started doing
that
coaching in
person
the
After return back to the
street
room,
and
Take that
in
the
every
pictures.
Both
street
are student of
They are
Ppdt.
so that
good
everyone
saying
can
that we should
every
for his
can
younger
to
visit
the common
trekking.
story,
younger brother.
Thar
gentlemen.
desert
till
area.
now we have
That was
decided
like
What we can take
So
it,
conclude
they
our
are
story.
they are
I
going
think
over the
Gentlemen, we
mountain.
have to
there is
come
a
up with a
mountain there.
common.
So
we can come to a common story.
so
Gentlemen,
we
we have
can
to come up
conclude that
with a story.
Friends,
there is
Which
can we
decide what
decide
is
some
the
basic
So
points?
that the
Running out of
what
First,
during
I think it
during
is
this
clear.
story
Most
can
of
be
the
two
us
friends
agree with
going
the
on
mountain views.
Jaisalmer
that
for a
Okay, gentlemen, listen. Like this, if you start, discussion, then it's very difficult for you guys to come to any conclusion. Listen, everyone, put your point one by one. Okay. There was a hazy picture on demand of Adarsh Tiwari. Let him lead the group. Okay. You guys can also read, not a problem. I'm just telling you guys. Try to find a common ground where you guys can contribute and come to the common story. Okay. Start.
Friends, can we decide
Friends,
first
we know that we all are
We
having
should decide it
two
on
persons on the
say that
location
that
blend
go
Jaisalmer
ahead
area.
with the collection of
since
points.
all of us are
Gentlemen,
in
let's
the
decide
same
the
state
fate
of
of
Take it
First
as a
thing
education.
we should
blend area.
State areas now
we
they
should
are going
decide some basic
for higher
points.
education.
Family members.
Total main character
the character are defined as one male and one female.
came
We
upon
can
the conclusion.
add up it as
define their relation as brother and sister.
we can consider them
Take
male.
both
For the
the
research
person
work,
who are
There
there
are
in the
the
picture.
there
Two
was
Can
a
we
friends,
take
we
them
can
mountain
as a
region.
consider
We
male?
can go
in
with
the
that
relation
people.
Both are
in the hilly
friends
region, we
Yeah,
can
friends,
we
we
can
can
consider
consider
them
them
as
as
friends as
finding that their relation is similar. We can take it as a brother, so that we can help each other in coming up with
yeah,
taking care of.
See
brother
that their
as
height,
a friend.
so and age, we can
Gentlemen,
think
are you
that
all
they
agree
are
with
Go
the
ahead
brother and
with
son.
our
Both
desert
are
area
brothers
in
and
their
they
Yes,
vacation.
we
we
can
can
continue with them as a
One
brothers.
area, other
Gentlemen,
is going
wife.
for desert area
We
for
can also
education.
suggest them that
President of
Tare
Indian
That
University
take
Delhi.
us
let's agree that
friends are going over
right.
the mountain trekking.
agree
They
that the
said their feelings
scenery is
We
with
consider the
and
mountain.
hilly
they
area and all.
also
We can consider the
I
mountain.
think we can take
we
it
We
as
can
a
can
Say
take it
that
as the
they
We
mountain
can
can
area.
consider mountain area, but we cannot
Clearly
consider the
see
desert area
Blended
because
trekking.
Go to the
storm
mountain for
in
the
that
We
trekking.
cannot
particular
consider
area.
the
training
desert
area
only if
is
there is
shown
a
there.
mountain and there is a
To
railway
have
track
base
also.
camp.
Classes
it's a hilly
on
region.
the
Basic
field.
it's either
camping out there.
Hilly region.
very fine, friends. We
There
can
are
take
no
it as a
mountains
mountain
between
area
the
and
that
we
goes
actions
to
for
the
a
Upon
simpler
the
so that
clearly
we can
visible that it is
consider
what they will do
found
presently
there.
after crossing the
Gentlemen,
mountain in
clearly,
and all.
it is not a
Basically,
long
rather than
tedious
the
story.
scenario
It
of
is
the
clearly visible that there is a huge storm over there. It is just a
Let us go for
okay, we all
Okay, let's
agree
come
that
to Norman
now
counting.
we have decided that
Others,
Now we
yes,
will
gentlemen, that we have
if you have told about, they will explore
take
some
all the points which we have decided.
I think
so we can include that in the story,
Since
right?
our discussion
Like
is
they
going in the
will
wrong
go to the
direction,
city and
can we
explore
take
many
points
things
by 1
that they were
point?
not getting it from the village
Yes,
area.
Can we speak
agree,
one by
Aman.
one?
Let's take
one.
one
we
by
have
one.
come to the conclusion that there are two
Gentlemen, I think we should
stories, both
decide
are
where
male,
we are going.
Can we
and
start
both
one
are
by
male.
one so that everyone's
It
point
looks
can be
like a
covered?
silent
I
road
think we should decide
because
where we are
we
going.
can
It is
Okay, hold on. Adarsh, just speak something from your mic. Hello, can you hear me? Adarsh?
Sir, Adarsh Tiwari.
Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Say something.
Sir, can I leave the group?
No, I'm asking. Say something. किसकी आवाज आ रही है? Who's using its phone or something? Two.
No,
Who
sir.
turned off
It's
their
not me.
camera? Say something. Yeah, again. Two. Whose phone? Yours only, Adarsh. Who's sending you messages?
No, sir. No, sir. No one sending me message.
Okay, Himanshu Singh. Talk to me once. Open your mic. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think, sir, it looks like a hilly region.
No,
Yeah.
रुक जा. No, I'm just trying to check out that whose mic is creating some problem here. There's a heavy disturbance. Okay, carry on with the discussion. No problem.
Friends, first
Okay,
we
so
should
as we were speaking,
Friends,
it
so we are
was
going with the
first
story.
recollect all the points that we have discussed.
They are far from mic.
Friends or
The conclusion.
can come to a
groups are going on a
This
mountain
cannot
trek.
name of the
brothers are
conclusion.
went for a small
And
trip to
Recollect all the points
we
that
will
we have
answer for
decided, the
these
common
three
things,
things.
their
Something like
age,
fog
and their main
though.
character.
Now we have seen commonly that it is a mountain region, and
There
it
is a
was
common
the
story
Answer
like
for
a
these three
mountain.
questions
We
and
should
we
go
will
with
and they
Trekking.
are
get
headed
the
to the mountains.
conclusion.
Right,
they
they
had some
clearly
key
Mountain is considered like a
They
mountain
qualities,
had
trekking.
I think
stayed.
thing is
father and
clear.
You know
son.
how many of
Yes.
us wanted to be mountain regions, and we can conclude the
but
same
from the
thing.
I am
picture
agree
we
with
Hilly
Tariq.
are
region,
clearly
not
getting
about
the message
not
that they both are
mountain region.
facing
We can
a
add
strong type of
additional
situation.
pictures when
It's fine.
carefully the
Even if
mountain
it's
region.
They both are
area,
facing
It
a
is a
storm.
mountain trekking.
problem
That's
that
how
As
they
majority
both
of us
brothers share
From the
the feelings on
picture
the
we are
mountain.
clearly
Let's
getting the
decide
message
About the
that
area of the
both are
mountain.
facing a
should be the
storm.
common story of.
opening of
Please one by one explain.
Looks
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
plain.
Thank you,
Gentlemen, most of
Is
us
it
Both are
are
the
agreeing
speaking.
on the
They
mountain?
both
mountain is
the
are
right
hilly
facing
direction of
some
the
area.
group.
So
storm
we are
type of
go.
Yes, sir,
situation.
So we
gentlemen, let's
must
just
go
now
with that.
decide who is going to narrate the common story, gentlemen. Now let's just decide. We have come to the conclusion.
Friends,
No,
first
Arun, we
recollect
have
all
seen
the
the
points.
final phase of the story.
First recollect all the
We
points
can come out with
that
a
we have
conclusion
decided.
when we.
We can still bring out the whole story.
Yeah.
We can.
Okay, gentlemen, please stop it. Now tell me who's your group leader. Who's your group leader of the group story? Quick.
I think Tare Prajwal will.
Tare Prajwal will be our group leader.
Okay. All agree with Tare Prajwal? Anyone who's not agree with Tare
Yes,
Prajwal?
sir.
Agree, sir.
Agree
All
with
agree?
Tare Prajwal.
Okay, Tare Prajwal, please give
I
the
agree,
group.
sir.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. So, from the projected picture, we perceived that there are two men of age between 21 to 26, and they both are brothers. They went for a trip to Jaisalmer, where they clicked some pictures. Like they went to the fort, they moved around in the evening scenic walk. They clicked some good pictures of each other, and similarly, they clicked some photos of the nature. And similarly, while returning back, they had a good discussion with themselves and uploaded the pictures on their social media accounts so that they can interact with their audience. And also, they had a good times in the trip and they returned back to home. Thank you.
So it was his individual story or a group story? All agree with the story? Anyone who's not agree with the story? Who's not agree? Only one person is not agree. What about rest of people? All agree with the story? Say yes or no?
Yes, sir. We agree.
Yes. So it was group story, individual story.
I think it was individual story.
Okay.
It was a happy story.